What is up? What is up? What is up? This is George, Cortright. And you have tuned into a Mad Week. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being patient once again. Technical difficulties because just like MGM, I think I got hacked. Motherfucker is having problems with his computer lately. And this week I have a new guest. Has not been on any season of A Mad Week before. This is a new booty to A Mad Week. And what is your name?
Olivia.
This is Olivia, everybody. She young. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh my gosh! She can drink. So at least she can drink. All right. How do I know you, Olivia?
I'm your wife's esthetician.
My wife's esthetician. All right. Yep. I got a fancy ass wife. She got her personal esthetician is in the house, making little podcasts and shit with me. So thank you. I absolutely appreciate you coming on. What have I been up to since the last time we have spoken, America? Not much. Like I said, I don't do much anymore. Do my side hustle, so that takes up a lot of time. And I just sit around, watch football. I went to the damn football game. Arizona versus the New York Jets. Do you watch football?
I do not.
You don't watch any kind of football?
No.
Do you watch any kind of sports?
I like basketball. If
basketball.
It's on, but I don't like turn it on.
If it's on, you walk into a room and there's basketball on, you'll actually watch it. So do you like the Suns?
I mean,
All right. So I went to the football game. It was the Cardinals versus the New York Giants. Cardinals was up 20-0 at halftime, and they came back on the field second half and just didn't give a fuck about winning anymore. And so we lost. It was horrible. Fucking horrible. What you been up to? What do you do these days?
Come to your house.
Come to my house and do esthetician shit?
Hang out with Kristen. I feel like that's all I really do now.
Just come. Yeah, come. She comes to my house and hangs out and works on my wife. Yep. Personal esthetician. All right. So as I alluded, once again, my sister is producing the show as usual. How you doing?
Hello.
There you go. Didn't have the light on as bright as you can put it on a little bit brighter on the button to the left. All right. So as I spoke about earlier, getting hacked. I think I got a virus or some shit. I do all this stuff. Got stuff coming in overseas, so somebody might slip in something, or they ain't got the same regulations as we got, and I got something. I don't know. My computer's fucked up. But guess what? MGM, they got cyber hacked. You know, MGM, the hotel and casino in Vegas. You go to Vegas much?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When was the last time you've been to Vegas?
With you.
Oh, once again, with me, my wife takes her esthetician on the road with her. So, yeah, had a great time.
Yeah,
had a great ass time. So, obviously, I'm black. Wife is white. She looks like a combination of the two of us. So that was kind of a joke going on that weekend. Yeah, people thought she was our daughter. But anyways, ooh, look at that. I'm sitting on. I'm getting too comfortable on my own show. Look at that. Got my legs crossed and shit. All right, so recently MGM got hacked by a cyber attack. As of Tuesday, MGM Resorts and Casino in Las Vegas are now operating normally, so they say, except for their damn website online booking, because we're gonna be going back. We tend to go to Vegas a lot.
Almost every month, I feel like.
You judging me? You judging?
No.
Yeah. It's about, well, there was a conference. We went for Wifey's beauty thing. We went for my clothing line. Once again, Mad King Clothing. And YBL. Of course, got to throw out, shout out to wife's project YBL. But yeah, we would go to different conventions and go chill in Vegas. Is like our second home. We got married there, had our anniversary there. We kick it there, have a good time. But anyways, we've been staying at MGM because there was this little situation at Caesars that we don't need to talk about. But recently they got hacked. MGM got hacked. A cyber guy came in, tried fucking holding them up and taking them for a hostage and all that stuff. Ransomware company, they say. So I found out that earlier this month, Caesars got hacked as well. And Caesars end up paying the motherfuckers $15 million.
God.
Yeah, so they can get their data back. MGM, at least it does not say that MGM paid money to get their stuff back. But I guess they're operational now. But at the time of this cyber attack, they weren't able to operate their doors, their slot machines, ATMs, elevators. The guests waited for hours just to check in.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody went through their like systems and like hacked their shit.
Yeah. What?
Yes. They were down for like 5 days, like different levels of being down.
Yeah.
Shit started coming back eventually. Excalibur, one of their finest resorts, is still on its way of getting back.
Wow.
But yeah, this hit September 10th. So it says Excalibur is still working towards normalization. But during that time, it cost them about $8 million per day, and at the end of this, they say it's probably gonna hit them for a smooth $80 million.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is fucking. It's mad. It's a mad week. It is mad. Maybe I'll be like, oh man, y'all lost all my millions of monies. I had all kinds of millions of monies in your account. Millions of monies. Oh, it says $10. There was $10 million. That's an error.
That's like all the money you spent in the casino over all the time.
Man. I don't know. Let's not put my business out there in the streets. Speaking of gambling and betting and shit, let's go ahead and bring it back local. Have you ever been to the horse track? There is a horse track in Phoenix area called Turf Paradise for those online gamblers or whatever. You can simulcast their races and shit and bet on them from other racetracks across the world, I think. You can bet on the horses and they'd be racing right here in Phoenix. Well, I should say used to be racing right here in Phoenix because as of October 1, that shit is closing, effective October 1st. They will end their live racing and simulcast after 67 years. This was supposedly, the spot was supposedly sold to somebody, but they end up bagging out. So they're shutting down the shit. There's going to be 37 off-site betting locations. You might have seen them in like different restaurants where they had like a little booth to bet. Well, they're taking that shit out since we don't have live racing anymore. They're not going to be able to operate those.
Oh.
So, if that's what you do. She's 21. If she did, she only could just started to do that. Just started doing that and they took it away from you.
I don't even get to do it.
Oh, damn. Oh, Turf Paradise. What the fuck? Taking Olivia away from her.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance.
Didn't get a chance. What about the children, Turf Paradise? What about the children? They usually open early November for 130 race days through the Kentucky Derby. So open November and like May, late May before it gets too hot for all these horses to be running in Arizona. It was bought in 2000 for $17.9 million. The site that is located is like near Bell. You know where it is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so up there, near Bell and North Phoenix and all that shit. But they're gonna shut it down, and I guess it's gonna be an industrial site.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like industrial. Like why industrial? It's
Do you know why they're shutting it down?
The dude said he was gonna retire, and so he thought he was just he done. I'm gonna retire. So he thought he was gonna sell the whole thing, but instead they backed out. So I guess somebody's gonna buy the fucking lot, build industrial an industrial park on there, and that's what it's gonna be.
Wow.
So it's not even gonna be a horse track in the area anymore.
Oh wow, no horses.
No horse track. Well, at this time, maybe at a later date, somebody will buy some land somewhere and create something else for all the degenerates like myself to go and bet on horses live instead of how's my online gonna look? Oh, I used to be able to do it online because it was here. So I don't. Dude, that's how I won. I think it was last year before. I was playing the horses online and won a nice $28,000 nice little pot there. So, yeah.
I'm like, wait.
You're looking at a high roller, Olivia. But my wife and I used to like going there once a year. So it wasn't a regular thing, but we gone there. But no longer. So goodbye, Turf Paradise, you fuckers.
Bye, Turf Paradise.
Yes. Don't know where I'm gonna go see horses live now. Gotta go to the fucking circus or some shit.
Is this the horse track that it's in Scottsdale?
No, it's North Phoenix.
So isn't there another one in Scottsdale? They race horses at?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I don't know what you talking about.
I thought.
No, they have that place where they do like the horse competitions and shit, like the shows.
Oh.
Like where they do the car show and shit. It's just like an event center.
Yeah. And
they have like different like horse shows, car shows. Hell, going to a dog show there. of course, dog show.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so no. Yeah, there's not. I think there's another one somewhere in Arizona, but I don't know where it is. But the next ones are gonna probably be in California, if that is where I want to go to watch some. See, I'm sitting here trying to stall to fucking try to figure out what I could like roll into. None of my cars can run. There ain't nothing about no California, no horses, no shit. So I'm gonna just jump into this fighter jet. No transition. No fucking transition. Well, just like we're losing our horse track, the military has lost a fighter jet. How about that? Did I roll it?
Yeah,
yes.
That was going.
All right, so I tried.
Nice try.
The U.S. military is asking for help to find a missing fighter jet.
Oh.
The fucking military lost a $78 to $81 million fighter jet.
How do you lose a fighter
jet?
A jet? Yes. Look.
Like someone stole it? Or
No. All right, so the story that I got it off of called it a mishap. It was a mishap when a pilot safely ejected. He had to go to the hospital. I thought they like were in a seat and come down in a parachute, but nonetheless he had to go to the hospital. But this was during a training situation over in South Carolina. They were close to Lake Moultrie in South Carolina when the pilot safely ejected, and this shit is fucking crazy. Because he said, although the plane probably crashed, it could have still been in the air at the time somebody was interviewed because it was on autopilot. So, and it's a stealth jet. So a stealth jet with the transponder malfunctioning. So all the equipment that they can use to find it, they can't find the motherfucker. I went online to see where the Lake Moultrie is. It's not too far from the ocean, so it could have just going all the way out in the ocean. But they the congresswoman one was like, how the hell do you lose a jet? And then she says, ask the public, if you find a jet, please turn it in. So anybody out there in the South Carolina, maybe North Carolina, maybe fucking Georgia or Florida, we don't know where this motherfucking plane is, but if you find a jet, please turn it into your local authorities. That's what it looks like. It's a F-35B. Once again, how do you... This is where our fucking tax money is going. Losing fucking jets.
Is there people or just him?
No, it was just one pilot in the
and
fighter
he jumped
jet.
Out?
Yeah, I don't think they call it jumping out.
He got ejected, or he chose to jump out.
He chose to jump out. It didn't give too much information. Besides, it was a mishap during training. It was a mishap. He ejected himself. And the plane kept going.
Oh, that was the mishap. He ejected himself on accident and the plane kept going. Or he ejected himself because something was going on.
Well, we don't know. Maybe one of those, maybe something different. We don't know what the fuck happened.
But the plane's gone.
The plane is gone and can't be found at this time. So, yeah. So if you find a plane in your backyard... please call your local authorities. They want that back. Maybe for parts, because that shit ain't gonna be working no more.
Imagine, all of a sudden the plane just
oh shit. Well,
shit.
Well, you know, I don't know if you're into comic books or comic book movies, but alien ship landed and they hid it in the backyard, and that's how Superman came to Earth. So somebody might want to fucking hide the plane and you know what? That's my new jungle gym for my kids.
They would.
Oh, you never know. It is South Carolina. Shit. Oh, fuck. I see it rolling down the hood with some fucking hydraulics or something. You never know. So, we shall see. Hopefully I'll have a follow-up on that, but you never know. We may not have a follow-up. Yeah. Missing F-35B. Alright, what else we got missing? Oh, well, go from planes, no trains, but automobiles. The auto strike in America is going on. There's an auto strike. The workers are asking for more money. They're asking, well, at first, their demand was get 40% more because the CEOs got 40% more over the last 4 years. So they like, hey, we want 40% more too. Sorry, but that ain't really how that works. But hey, they have a union, so they might as well ask. Hey, let's see. So Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis. I just found out about this Stellantis. Like, what the fuck is Stellantis? Come to find out, it's the new company that's taking over for Chrysler. Stellantis, Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, Jeep, Maserati, Ram, formerly Chrysler. See?
Oh, wow.
See, dude, a mad week. It's educational as well.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that shit. GM has Chevy, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and then, of course, Ford. So workers demanding 40% increase. CEOs increased by 40%. The GM CEO was paid $28.98 million in 2022. 14 million of that was in stock. That her name is Mary Barra. So Girl power. Girl power. So don't tell me that women ain't coming up in this world. Mary, and of the three that I named, she is the highest one. Because Ford, some dude, and Stellantis, another dude. But the Ford guy got paid $21 million in 2022, and Stellantis dude 21.95 euros. Once again, it's a European company that bought the shit and blah blah blah. And they say that the average worker in these companies for GM is 80,000. Stellantis 65,000 euros. Ford 75,000. Automakers claim that, hey, although this you're not getting paid as much as the CEOs, of course, but you're getting paid more than other foreign car companies. They're saying that with your benefits, you're getting approximately $60 an hour. Foreign companies, foreign automakers are giving their people 40 to 45 including benefits. So
like Audi and things like that.
The foreign companies, probably Honda, Hyundai, all those foreign Toyotas and shit like that. So they're trying to say you're getting paid more than the foreigners, but we ain't trying to give you more money. And it's hard for me to like figure out what side I want to be on. Yeah, I want to be on the side of the people, the everyday man.
You.
The everyday man, America.
You.
But I also have to think like a boss. It's like, this is my money. I'm going to do what I want. If I decide I want to give you money, all right. But if you want to strike and say, hey, you don't demand shit from me. Tell me what to do with my money. Guess what? I'll get these robots. These motherfuckers ain't going to ask for more money. and that's the
just slide some oil.
Yeah, and that's the problem that's going to happen with this shit. And everything's going like AI and artificial type shit anyway. This might be pushing people, companies to like start that way. So you ain't gonna have this $80, $75, or $65,000 job. You ain't gonna have a job at all because a robot's gonna be doing your shit. They already taking away cashiers and shit and making everybody check out their own shit at the grocery store. Shit, that's what it's gonna come to. There's gonna be a machine doing your job. Hey, put your face under this machine.
Literally, it is. They have like AI lash extensions and stuff. I'm like, that would scare me.
What?
So you put your face under, and the robot does your eyelash extensions, like glue.
So I didn't just make that up?
No. You can get your nails done, they've had
like the full, like the what's that? What's the
yeah,
all right,
like a full set of nails, like acrylic nails.
No, what's the shit that my wife does?
Acrylic nails.
Acrylic? That's what it's called?
They can do a full set for you. You can get a spray tan in a booth with no person spraying you, all that stuff.
See?
It's coming for our
jobs.
jobs.
Coming for our jobs. Oh, dude.
No,
so I know inflation is fucking up some people, but if you keep arguing, they gonna replace everybody. So
that's crazy.
That's so it's hard for me to I don't know which side to go on. Like, hey, you might want to chill, calm down, take your job, get your turkey bonus at Thanksgiving. Exactly. So it's unfortunate that that's happening to people. Growing up, you always heard about the car companies in Detroit, and that's how hard working people making an honest living and stuff. So it's hard to hear about that, but times they are changing, and if you keep complaining, robots is gonna be up. And dude, like I said, like 28 million.
It's crazy. It's like we demanded for so long, like, we want more money, and for so long they were like, okay, and then they were like, fine, we'll just find something to replace you.
Exactly. Yo, that's what it is. I heard on one of my podcasts that I listened to, it's like, you know how fast food workers, like, oh, we need more money for this stuff, and guess what? At McDonald's, they tell you to order online, and there's a fucking a fucking video screen that you order from. All right, I guess those people who wanted more money, they need less workers now. And guess what? Honestly, a lot of that shit can be automatic. Put it through a fucking conveyor belt with a fucking thing, the basket, the fry turns over. 5 minutes, take that shit out. Dude, all this shit can be automated. They were somebody also talked about, like, you go through the drive-thru, you're gonna be talking to Siri.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
They do have it automated at first. If they ask you a question, they automate it before the actual person comes on the screen now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So people talking about, they want more money. How about you get some money? Some money's better than no money. Ain't that right, babe?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Damn it. I don't have any transitions, man. Let's just skip all the way down to Florida. There's some stupid ass Florida people. Have you been to Florida?
A couple times.
Just what'd you do down there?
Went to the beach.
Beach, Disney World.
No, didn't go to Disney World.
Didn't go to Disney World. That would have been a couple years ago, cause you young.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
See? She was 12. Alright. We gonna go back to that one. So I don't want you to be connected right to this one. Let's go to this crazy old man. We go from the young to the old. And my sister sent this one over to me. Thank you. Elderly man arrested after fatally shooting neighbor for trimming the trees along the fence line between their houses. This is Edward Drzolowski. Look at this guy. He is 78-year-old? 78-year-old man. He told the police that he threatened to shoot his neighbor if he didn't get off his lawn. His neighbor did not get off his lawn, so he did shoot him. So at least he told him, he said, I threatened. The article was funny because it said allegedly, and then they told how this man confessed to doing the shit. I was like, no, it ain't alleged anymore. So Edward was the one that called 911. He was the first one to call 911. The second person to call 911 was the neighbor's mom that was in the house. She said, the neighbor shot my son, and what makes things worse is the neighbor's kid was in there and pretty much knew what was going on, running around saying, my daddy is shot. His 8-year-old son was home. But yeah. The neighbor was 42 years old. Edward, show his punk ass again, is 78. Because he was trimming it. If he trimming the shit along the fence, he's helping your ass out too, you dumbass. It's like, ooh. It's like growing up. We shared a driveway with a neighbor, and it's like if he gets out there first and does a little bit of ours, it's like, all right. It's like, thanks. It's like he helping you out. Why are you pissed off that he trimmed? Like what? For real? They always say that there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers in Florida. I guess that's right. Crazy motherfucking Edward, age 78, is going to be living the rest of his life in prison because of his trees. And we ain't talking about weed.
No.
All right. Now, this is the one that I didn't want to link you up with. Bad Florida Mom. That's why I titled my card. Bad Florida Mom. This is Amy Kemper, age 32. Arrested for child neglect after leaving her 11-year-old son in the hotel room with a dead man
What?
Oh my
Yes.
God!
All right, listen to what this chick did.
Yes.
This was in Hammock Beach Resort in Palm Coast, Florida. This happened September 9th. She had a drug-fueled threesome with 2 older men. So her and 2 other men were in the hotel, drinking, smoking weed, doing cocaine,
Oh wow.
and fucking.
Oh wow.
All the while, her son was there.
What?
I'll come back and add a little bit more. But in the morning, her and one of the dudes leave. She leaves her son with the other dude. She said before they left, he was snoring weirdly, strangely. But she left anyway. When she came back, the dude was dead. And yeah, her son had been there for hours with his dead body.
What?
Yeah, this is Amy Kemper in Florida. I told you, Florida, a weird ass. Some Florida, but like it's just the kid is with the Department of Florida, like children and family and whatnot. But she was let out on $15,000 bond. And,
What?
Yeah, exactly. Because they're not. It was just about child neglect. They didn't say nothing about the drugs. They didn't say nothing about her having anything to do with the death of the man. He was 60. She 32. The dude was 60. It didn't say how old the man that she left was with, but it said 2 older men. But yeah.
How old was the son?
11.
That's so
The
sad.
son, it was 11. They found, drug paraphernalia and sex toys and
Ew.
open condom wrappers in the bed, like in the room when the cops came. Sex toys and condoms.
So, wait. That means that this 11-year-old was in this room with this. She didn't have no adjoining door, because you know when we went on vacation there was a door between. Get you. It keeps going off.
Oh, okay. All right. So yes, the son. Allegedly, the son was there. They met at a bar, and went back to the hotel. Actually, they went from the bar. She went and picked up the son.
What?
Yeah.
No.
This is alleged. This is what I read. This is alleged. I didn't want to write this down because not each spot that I read this story had all this information. There was 2 that had this extra little information.
Right.
One just had the regular story. But yeah, after the bar, she went because she had a babysitter for her kid. And it was time, I'm gonna be home from the bar at such and such time. This is me making this shit up. So she went and got the kid, but she didn't want to stop the party. She went back to the room, this hotel room, and this is the fun part. She went back to the hotel room. Her son and 5 dudes. Yeah, 3 left before all the real fun started.
Oh,
3 left before the real fun started. So they were doing drugs, alcohol, and fucking her and 2 dudes. There was 5 dudes there partying. 3 of them left. And then her son was there. They supposedly said, we didn't do the drugs in front of the kid, though. And then he was asleep on a couch over somewhere when the sexual acts were happening.
wow.
But yeah, Amy Kemper, age 32, Florida woman.
Wow.
A mad week, Olivia. See, you learn stuff.
Yeah.
You learn stuff.
I didn't know any of this before this.
Hey, do you watch the news?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I just get my information from entertaining spots, and that's why I created this, so I can give you some of the news, some of the headlines that you may or may not heard about, but in a more entertaining way. That's what a Mad Week is about. Thank you for joining. I ain't done yet though. All right. This is a little one that I just wanted to throw in there. The Seattle police are being investigated for a video. A video was leaked from body cam where one cop was making fun of a lady that got killed back in January 23rd. Janavi Kandula. Wait till the picture comes up. There she is. She died January 23rd when a cop car was speeding by, going into an emergency. She was crossing the street and ran her over.
What?
That happened January 23rd. David Arduardi. Actually, I didn't write. Yeah, Ardorer. David, punk ass David ass from the cops. This is show David. He a punk ass.
We don't have David.
I did put David up there. David Arduarder or Daniel. My bad. Daniel. Arduarder. My bad. We don't have a David. This motherfucker right here. All right. So story is, he's on body cam in the car talking to one of his heads up. And they were talking about investigating the dude that actually did the run over. And he pretty much was like, you know what? We should just pay the family out. She was just a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Oh, wow.
That is what one cop was saying to the head of the police guild and shit. And that video got leaked, so it's causing an uproar. Just a lot of disrespect, especially to that lady's family. It's just sick. But just wanted to throw that. Heard that, and it's just so disrespectful. You just lose a loved one and somebody's talking. You didn't even know this girl, and this is how you talk about her
to your boss.
That's
insane.
Yeah,
and your boss. Wow.
Yeah, and the boss wasn't like, hey, you shouldn't do that. Hey, this type of attitude is not appropriate here. No, this is just like regular shit, and this is how some people think of other people's lives. It's bullshit. Instead of everybody loving on everybody else, people just, no, I don't give a fuck about them. It's ridiculous, and these are the people whose lives are in people's hands.
Yeah. So
it is. Do you have any police officers or anything in your family?
No.
No. Why is that funny?
I don't know. No, it's not funny. It's not funny.
Obviously, it is for some reason. I don't know. All right. No.
Do you?
I don't think. No. I got some friends that are. I got a friend that is a retired cop. I got a couple. Yeah, several retired cop friends.
And what do you think they'd say about this situation?
Great question. I don't know if they'd be politically correct and just say, some people are pieces of shit and all that stuff. I know the active person, is a good friend of mine's nephew. He's a good guy, so I think he'd think this was bullshit.
Yeah.
He, as well as being he's a person of color, and we already have it's already the stereotype that white cops think less of people of color. I forgot her name, but she wasn't black, but she was a person of color. So that probably contributed to why they thought, her life was valued less than somebody else. So it's just unfortunate.
Janavi Kandula.
Yeah, and not to say anything about the retired cops. Yeah, I know they have good hearts and all that stuff, but it's also, you can tell that some of these people are just become immune after seeing so much shit, and even I'm in the insurance industry, and honestly, you know what? I might as well just say I might be a piece of shit too. Because in the insurance industry, it's a saying that it's better off if they die on our end, from a business standpoint. Because if somebody gets hurt in an injury and has like long sustaining like injuries with the insurance, there's going to be more money paid instead of just a lump sum if they die. And that is a bullshit way to think about it. You know,
But it's true.
But from a money standpoint, in the insurance industry, that's what it is. It's not like we're hoping that somebody dies, but we have to deal with each situation as it comes up. Mm-hmm. So, damn, I'm a piece. I'm part of the problem. God damn. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Damn, realization hits right on a mad week.
Hey.
Let's move on so I feel better about myself. All right, speaking of cops, Johnny Mims. Let me just tell you this story. So, this is in Alabama. So, Alabama football team goes to, like on the road, goes and plays another high school football team. They win, and, you know, game's over. Everybody's, you know, like hunkering down, I should say. There's a tradition that each band still plays, like they call it the fifth quarter. So each band plays even though the game's over. Well, this band director, Johnny Mims, told his band to play 3 more songs to celebrate their win. They went somewhere, won. Let's do the fifth quarter, fifth period, or whatever they call it. Let's do our thing, then we'll be out. He's the bus driver as well as the band director. Well, cops came over and said, "Hey, you gotta shut this down. Have them stop playing." He's like, "Nope." They kept playing. It was like, "Sir, you're gonna need to have them shut this down." This is like, you know, he explained that this is a tradition. You know, it was approved by, you know, both sides. We're not just sitting here bragging that we won and, you know, putting it in your face.
But even if that's what it was, like,
it's just kids, high school kids, playing instruments.
Yeah.
Well, the cops didn't like it. They told Mims stop his band from playing, but Mims refused, said it's tradition. Mims didn't stop. Officers tried to arrest. Allegedly, they said Mims pushed an officer, resisted arrest, so the cops repeatedly used a taser on him at least 3 times.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
In front of his students.
In front of his students. There's body cam footage, but surprisingly, some of the body cam footage didn't catch the whole situation. Mims keeps denying that he didn't push anybody. Even on the body cam footage, you can't see the actual situation, but you could hear the confrontation. Dude's like, "Oh, he hit me," and he's like, "Dude, I didn't hit you." I think the Mims' lawyer is trying to say that, like, they tried, like, grabbing onto him, and he, like, you know, like this or whatever, tried getting him off, and they called that a swing. That he swung on the cop, so therefore they tased him, charged with disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest. Internal Affairs is investigating this incident. And surprisingly, the arresting officer was black as well.
And the music teacher was black?
Yeah, and the music teacher was black. There you go. Johnny Mims. Can you get to the other picture? There you go. Johnny! Alright, yeah. This cop stuff, man. Ugh. We got go from the cop stuff with football to football with some kind of controversy cop shit. Well, an ex-football player, Sergio Brown, is missing after his mother is found dead in a creek in suburban Chicago.
What?
Yeah, his mom, age 73, was found Saturday. Sergio is 35. He played for New England, Indiana, the Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, Buffalo. His mom's death ruled homicide from assault. Yeah, and when I first heard this, like, oh shit, they think he did it.
Yeah.
But there's some like couple videos surfaced up, and he's like on there. They're still trying to figure out the legitimacy of these videos, when they were like posted. Were they really posted by him? When were these videos like created? Was it before her murder, or after, and all that stuff? So I don't know if he's a suspect, or is he taken as well?
Because you said he's missing too. He's
missing too.
What?
Yeah, and it doesn't say like is he. Do they think he did it, or is he in trouble? Do we need to be looking for Sergio like we should be looking for this fighter jet?
That's how it corresponds.
Yeah, everything full circle. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, they're saying that Sergio possibly has some mental health issues, because in one of his videos he was like, "Yeah, they coming for me." It's fake. It's like fake news. We don't know what he was talking about was fake news. Was it fake news that his mom died because this was taken after her death, or was he talking about something else? It's so much shit that's in the air on this one. I hope there's a update, because I want to know what happened with Sergio Brown. Hopefully it's not just a mental health issue where he was the one that did it. It's like a lot of things. Like too many questions. What is he is he in trouble?
Yeah, like what?
They found mom and he's gone.
Yeah, exactly. It's like was there possible?
So they found her dead and then he was gone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So they haven't found his body. They're like,
or him.
Yeah, and they haven't said that. Like, none of the articles was like, oh, he's a possible suspect in the murder of his mom.
Wow.
So it's a lot going on there. Hopefully they find him, and it turns out that he is not the one who killed his mom, and so somebody gets to the bottom of this. But that's Sergio Brown.
That's so sad, because it's like you're almost finding him to find out that he killed his mom, or you're finding him dead.
Oh, see? Well, no, he still could be alive. There's more possibilities on that. He could still be alive.
I know, but then he killed his mom.
No. Just
okay, but why is he missing then?
Because he could be kidnapped.
Okay.
He could be kidnapped, but still alive.
Okay.
Okay. It's open ended right now. We don't know.
It's a question.
I have a couple of assumptions.
Share.
That was mine.
Oh, the ones that you should share, because it's either or for you, Olivia.
I'm telling you, he's either dead with his mom or he's killed his mom. Like, what?
All right. I hope there's.
Why is he missing?
We don't know. We don't know. Hopefully, we find that out at some point. All right. On brighter. Well, this isn't really brighter news, but just want to go back. One of the big things that's been making me happy because football. I am a football fan. I watch some football. And one of the big stories this year has been Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. He's just such a good guy, and he's been bringing all this money to Colorado, been bringing attention to a once struggling school and whatnot. Well, he helped set a record for the Colorado versus Colorado State game. Was the record for prime time, which is his nickname, for prime time late night football on ESPN with 9.3 million viewers.
Wow.
So all because of this guy.
Wow.
All because of Coach Prime. At that game, they had like just celebrities.
Wow.
Everybody showed up.
It's a college game. Colorado. Not one
now.
Not one of the major ones like Alabama. Even back in the day, Miami was big.
Yeah.
Like USC has a lot of followers. This is Colorado, but people are going because of Coach Prime. Like Offset from the Migos. Lil Wayne brought him out onto the field. The Rock was on the sideline for some fucking reason. He didn't go to no Colorado. He went to Miami. But Master P was in the stands. All kind, like the ticket sales went from like $100 to like $500.
Wow.
Right. They had a 1-11 record last year. Now they're 3-0.
Wow.
So they already tripled their winning from
that's
last.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a great story.
Yeah.
It's a great story. Me and the wife was watching it last weekend, and unfortunately, when you're that popping, you're gonna have some haters.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a motherfucking hater. One of the dudes on the other team just took a cheap shot on their fucking their like big time player. He plays both ways. Travis Hunter. Just play was over. Just a cheap shot. Went in, hit him.
That's sad.
He tried playing for a little bit more, but then got taken out. And then, like, still while the game was going on, he got taken to the hospital. Come to find out, lacerated liver.
Wow.
So he's gonna be out for at least 3 weeks.
Wow.
So haters gonna fucking hate. Wow. You know, you mad because they popping, you ain't. Stop being a little bitch. Being a little bitch.
Did he get in trouble for that?
No. There was a penalty on the field, but there was no suspension or anything.
Wow.
Because of the hit.
Wow.
So
you know who hit him? That's what they get.
Oh, a bag of dicks. Yeah. Yes, that dude get a bag of dicks, and that's all I'm gonna give you is a bag of dicks. Because that dude had been getting death threats.
Oh.
I don't know why death threats are so rampant these days.
Yeah.
For simple shit. Like,
I'm gonna kill you.
Anything. You can do anything.
Do anything. Oh, you said something bad about Nicki Minaj? I'm gonna kill you. Do you know all this electronic shit? There's a easy trail back to your ass. Come on. Cell phones, like IP addresses. They know who's doing it. I'm gonna kill you. Oh man, yeah. That's but haters gonna hate. That's unfortunate. But keep watching Coach Prime. They're gonna have a big game this weekend against Oregon. So hopefully, dude.
Because don't Big Boy's son play for Oregon?
Not anymore. He went over to Nevada.
I knew
Big
he
boy
played
from
Outcast.
has a son that's a running back in college.
Outcast?
You don't know? Oh my God! This is how young she is. Oh Lord!
Outcast.
So fresh and so clean. The rap group.
Movie? Oh no.
You don't know that? Do you listen to rap?
Yeah, but not them.
I heard say she
I
is
know
still
it. That
younger
song
than
is
my
so fresh and
kids.
so clean, but that's the only one I know.
Oh my god.
She's still younger than my kids, and they know, yeah.
God. Well,
They
they grew up in Atlanta too.
Hey.
I grew up in Colorado, so I heard you shitting on the Colorado buffs. The CU buffs.
What? I said I wasn't shitting on them. I'm just saying it's Colorado. I came from Iowa.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say that about shit like that. All right, let's see. To continue on with, let's end on some lighter news. Somebody from Kansas. Well, Kansas City, actually, Missouri, so take that all back. Patrick Mahomes just agreed to a record deal, giving Mahomes $210.6 million over 4 years for playing football. Playing football, Olivia. All guaranteed money. By the end of 2026, he could reach $218.1 million with escalators. It's like you're getting $210 million. You could get up to $218. Like, how much more incentive do you fucking need than the $210 million?
It's like the little bones on the helmets and stuff, you know?
That's in college.
I know, but still, that's what those incentives are.
Man, it doesn't equate to millions upon millions of dollars.
No, but
That's
still.
crazy.
So, yes. A mad week. How'd you feel?
I learned a lot.
You learned a lot?
I really did.
All right. Would you come back?
I would.
All right. You were nervous.
I was.
Was it legit for you to
Yeah.
be nervous?
No.
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 What? Did you have a good time?
Yes, it was fun.
All right. Well, we're going to end with a question of the week. Please go on to the show's page on YouTube and give your answer to this question in the comments. The question is, what is a weird weakness of yours? Something that you know you got a problem with. Some people probably don't have this problem, but you do. Are you gonna fix it? Maybe.
What's yours?
Mine is, wifey knows this one, and I struggle with it. I have a problem with understanding people's accents. It's like, that is a serious problem with me.
It is hard. It's really hard.
It's hard. It came up today because I was on like customer support. I told you I think I got a virus or something with my computer, so I was on customer support with one of these computer companies, and it was somebody, a foreign person. I'm already pissed off that my computer's fucked up, and I'm like, what? What? Can you please say it again? What? Huh? Come on. So it's like a problem, and it might be because of my patience or whatever. I consider myself a really good listener.
Okay.
So when I have a problem hearing, so I can listen, it just fucks me all. It blows up my whole world. Furthermore, I probably told this story on a different show, but I went and saw the Book of Mormon in the theater. Like it was a play over at ASU.
Oh wow.
And a lot of it is like set in Africa. So there's a lot of African actors or actors with African accents, and I was lost. I was straight up lost. So I watched it. I saw, singing. I saw dancing, movement, and all that stuff. But the next, I'm gonna need to go and see it again with one of those little like the closed caption. Like I'm a deaf person, hearing impaired. It's not. You laugh, but it's true. Yeah. I'm gonna have to have a hearing impaired script in front of me so I can go watch the Book of Mormon again.
Wait, so they had African, like, people from Africa because Mormonism is a big thing in Africa?
You gotta watch the show. It was about the like Mormon, like crusader, not crusaders. You know, the people that try to spread Mormonism or whatever. They went over to Africa.
Like the missionaries.
Missionaries. There you go. Missionaries, crusaders, missionaries. It sounds about the same, but yeah, it's about some missionaries going over to Africa to like recruit, if that's what you call it, some people into Mormonism. But I didn't get all the jokes. You know, so things went over the head. You know, like I got some of the words, but to get the full story of it, I'm gonna need to go back with closed captioning so I can know exactly what the fuck they say. Ira, what is a weakness that you think you have that might be a little off or strange?
Well, I'm not turning my camera on because my light's awful today.
Okay.
But I think it is like when people are talking to me sometimes, if I think I know what they're going to say, I'll talk with them to anticipate what they're saying.
You cut people off.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah. One of them people.
So I've gotten a lot better.
Have you?
I've gotten a lot better. Yes, because I do it I have it at work, and my boss, he drives him bonkers.
So you're a cutter offer.
Yep. Or I kind of try and finish his sentence.
Cause you know what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
but it's not.
People think they know.
Exactly. So I start using. He's like, no. So,
see, yeah.
I stop. So now when someone's telling me something, I kind of stop, and I think I know the answer, or I want to. I stop until they're done talking now. So I'm actually getting a lot better with it.
Just letting it play out.
Yep.
All right. What
I don't know. I knew you were gonna ask me. And I still don't know.
Still don't know.
What's the question one more time?
What is a weird weakness of yours? Is there something that you know you can't do it should be simple for you to do, or just you have trouble with, or something like that? Just perfect, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I guess so.
She's a millennial.
Olivia, 21. She's perfect.
I got nothing to learn.
got nothing to learn and got no problems. Well, that's been our show today. Thank y'all for coming out. Make sure you like and subscribe to the videos. Go check out the previous videos. I appreciate y'all giving me this moment to share my little creative mind and effort out there with you guys. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram at @madweek, also at Mad King Clothes. That's the clothing line that is in the works. It's in the works. I wish I could show you more, but I can't. It's coming soon. Coming soon. Get ready. Speaking of, this is not a part of Mad King Clothes, but this is the Mad Week shirt. If you want you a shirt, DM me, hit me up. I'll get one over to you. And for being on the show, you get you one.
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you.
So I am George I. Cortright. This has been
a Mad Week.
No. What's your name?
For you.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Olivia A Mad Week is her name. And thanks for coming out. See y'all.
Bye.
Oh, sorry, I ruined that.
No, you didn't. That's fine.
That was funny.
All right. What size you need?
I'll have a medium, please. Thank you.
So what you think?
I think I drank too much rosé. And I have to go to the bathroom so bad. But it was funny. It's hilarious.
Told you. Got your jitters out.
Yeah. It is really funny.
Told y'all.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
I'm excited. Soft.
All right.